Yes, you see correctly. We have a dog in our studio. Shalom. We are now saying, not to the dog yet, Shalom to Yekutiel Ben Yaakov, Director of IDU, the Israel Dog Unit. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
So we've been covering your activity, and we'll talk a bit about what you do on a day-to-day basis. But today we're talking about COVID-19 and an idea to use dogs, canine, for our to fight this virus, the pandemic.
Absolutely. Corona dogs, if you will. Just like we have dogs that can sniff bombs and they can sniff drugs, there are dogs that can sniff diseases, including corona.
Where are we seeing this around the world?
Well, in the States, our partner Sniff in the States is already applying the patent that they've applied for, where they can search people going into stadiums. The Miami Heats, we have our dogs outside checking people. Of course, they're observing a safe distance from each other like any other event, but now thousands of people can come together and feel a lot safer as we're opening up the skies in Israel, and maybe we can open the stadiums in Israel too.
But how could it be? I mean, it sounds too good to be true. Now people have to go to get, tested in their throat, and some even go to a blood test if they want a different kind of test. Could it be that easy to sniff?
That's the beauty of it. 5.2 seconds. The beginning of the test, the end of the test, and the results. And we're already seeing from our results in the States more than 92% accuracy. If when we reference it with the PCI tests, which we don't even know how accurate that is, but let's assume it's accurate. So we are 92%. We're already 92% accuracy with these tests with the canines.
Practically on the field, how does it look? The dog bark after? How do you know what he thinks about the the sniff?
Since it's a little touchy, it's coming close to people. With our patent, the dog actually passes by the person. If it continues to walk, the person doesn't have the scent of corona. If the dog stops and sits, just like with bombs, the dog will sit to indicate that the scent is there.
How do you teach a dog to do so?
Well, it's like teaching a dog to smell anything else, but of course that's the significance of this patent, because it's very, very difficult to isolate the scent of corona, and it's very, very dangerous. Here we have a special... And
as you mentioned, it's a patent, so there's secret issues that you're not going to be allowed to tell us. Are you optimistic that it'll come to Israel, or are you just this is a hopeful thing?
Well, they're very busy in Israel now with who'll be first in the coalition, if there'll be a coalition, who's joining the government. They have more important things on their mind than corona, maybe. But we're hoping that with enough media attention, that we can have enough leverage on the politicians to move forward with this, because it's not going to cost them anything. It won't cost Israeli taxpayers a penny. It won't cost Israel anything. Just give us a permit to bring the dogs in. We have dogs that are already working. We want to just replicate that success that we have in the States now, bring it to Israel on behalf of the Jewish people in Israel.
Wow. Now let's talk a few words about what you guys do in routine, saving people, saving lives with the help of these friends.
This is a special dog, by the way, Aiden, because when we were out on a search in Hadera 2 weeks ago, unfortunately the missing person was found. He was no longer alive, but at least he was recovered and brought to a proper Jewish burial. And Aiden was stolen from us on that search. When we were out in the field, some criminal, lowlife, broke into our special transport wagon for the dogs, actually stole Aiden. But with the help of some good citizens, we were able to get Aiden back. Aiden, just a few days ago in Netanya, was with us finding a missing person. So it's a real fantastic work that we're doing. Joseph was the handler that was with us with his dog Aiden, and we found a missing person in Netanya just last week.
Does it seem that the dogs seem pleased or happy even when they end a mission? Like, do you feel that they're part of it to some extent?
Sure. We feel great, the dog feels great. There's no better friend of mankind and of Jews. You know the story when the Jews left Egypt and the dogs didn't bark and so on. We have a special relationship with dogs. They're kalev, like in Hebrew. They're all heart. They just want to make us happy and they want to do what's right. And they're doing fantastic. We don't just work with dogs, we also have horses, and we have drones and other things, but dogs are our specialty.
Very special friends. Okay, Yekutiel Ben Yaakov, Director of IDU, the Israel Dog Unit. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.